Hello and welcome back to our supply chain optimization analysis. We started by asking the right question, then we prepared our data set, right, where we got the data from the company's database, and then we familiarized ourselves with the different columns that we have in the data set. Afterwards, we moved to the process phase. In the process phase, we did data cleaning using our data set. After cleaning our data, we moved to the analyze phase where we answered every business question that we were asked. We went on to visualize our data, and this is the visuals that you can see right on my screen. And the next phase now is to share whatever insights we have gained from the data set. And right on my PC here, I have a Word document that I have drafted out from all of the insight that I gained using this data set. And I'm going to be sharing that with you. Anyways, you are not totally supposed to have it in a Word document. Most of the time, you're going to be presenting using a presentation slide. The reason why I did not put this in a presentation slide is because I did this whole project from getting the data, thinking of business question in 2 days, together with recording the video, editing the video. So it's been a lot of work for me, and right now, because I need to keep up with the series, I'll not be able to put it on a presentation slide for you guys to see. But if you want to add any of those Word documents in the presentation slide, you can go to canva.com. On canva.com, you're going to see different templates. When you go to the presentation aspect, you see different templates. You can pick any template and edit it and put in all of your insights that you gain from your data. So now let's proceed to see how I have documented it in a storytelling format together. All right, so you can see we have our dashboard right here. We have our KPIs, we have our charts that answer the business question that the stakeholders asked us. So for my presentation, on my headline, I have supply chain analysis report for Unique Excel. Remember, that's the brand name we are working with. And then I have my executive summary where I said Unique Excel, a growing fashion and beauty brand specializing in skincare and hair care, has expanded its distribution network across multiple cities in the United States. As operations scaled, the supply chain complexity increased, resulting in issues like stockouts, high shipping costs, defective products, and delivery delays. This report presents the findings and insights from an Excel-based analysis of the internal supply chain data set with the goal of improving efficiency and reducing costs. That is what I have in my executive summary writing. And then I proceed to talk about my key performance indicators, which is the KPI. I talked about the total number of products that we have presently, which is 488, which you can see here on the dashboard. And then we have the average shipping cost is $5.4. We have the average manufacturing lead time, which is 14.7 days. So these are the KPIs we generated from our analysis. Let's move on to the insights and recommendations. First is stockout risk, all right? Approximately 46% of the products are currently at high risk of stockouts. This was identified using a filter that flags SKU with order quantity exceeding availability. These insights help prioritize inventory planning for high demand items. This is just a summary from the column we added, the column that we used the if statement for, where we said if the order quantity is more than the available product, then that means it is high risk. So that is what I packaged into the storytelling that I just read to you. With these insights, what is the recommendation we are giving the business? The recommendation is that the business should reassess order schedules for flagged SKUs. 2, the business should set up alerts or automatic triggers in Excel for reordering when availability drops below a threshold. Now let's go to the insight number 2. The insight number 2 is basically from this combo chart that we created. It talks about the supplier defect rate and lead time. Can you see the supplier defect rate and lead time? We can see that supplier 1 has the highest average defect rate, while supplier 4 right here has the least. However, supplier 4 has the longest manufacturing lead time and supplier 2 has the shortest manufacturing lead time. What recommendation are we giving with this insight that I just mentioned? The first recommendation is to investigate the quality control processes for supplier 1, which has the highest defect rates. Recommendation number 2 is to find a balance between defect rates and delivery speed. When we are assigning product lines to suppliers, you can follow along this presentation by opening your dashboard in front of you while you are watching this video. Now let's go to another insight we gained together with the recommendation we are giving based on that insight. Insight number 3 is route-based performance. All right, you can see from this first pie chart we created that route A has the highest average shipping cost with about 5.70, and route B has the lowest. From this second pie chart, we can see that route C here shows the longest delivery lead time and route B shows the shortest. What is the recommendation we can give using this insight? 1. We should prioritize the usage of route B for both cost efficiency and speed. The second thing is to review logistics for route A for optimization. Now let's gain insight into the transportation mode impact, which is from this third pie chart that we created. We can see that shipping via air is the most expensive mode, while road is the least. Okay, this insight supports decision making around balancing speed and cost. Recommendation 1 for the transportation mode impact is we should make use of road where delivery timelines are flexible, and we should use air for high priority or high margin items. Okay, for insight number 4, we are going to look at the supplier and route combination, which is on this chart right here. We can see from the column chart that supplier 4 on route C has the highest average lead time, right? While supplier 1 on route B is the fastest. There is significant variance in performance per combination, and our recommendation will be to optimize supplier route assignments to balance cost and delivery performance. Let's go on to the next insight. Another insight is on product profitability. We can see from this bar chart right here that SKU 198 stands out as the most profitable product. Focusing on such high margin SKUs can improve our overall business incomes. Our recommendation is that the business should ensure SKU 198 is prioritized in inventory and marketing strategy. And we should also replicate the success factor of SKU 198 across our other product lines. The dashboard also includes filters for stockout risk and location. Further insights can be dynamically explored using these filters. For example, stakeholders can analyze which supplier route combination works best for each location. This flexibility empowers decision makers to tailor strategies based on specific demographics. In conclusion, this report provides actionable insights into Unique Excel supply chain performance across suppliers, transportation mode, routes, and SKU. Implementing the recommendations will lead to improved inventory planning, cost reduction, and higher customer satisfaction. Alright, so that is all for the presentation. And don't mind me that I was busy spying on the notes I have while doing that. Finally, we have come to the end of analysis in Excel, and tomorrow we are going straight into SQL. We'll start with how to install SQL to writing basic SQL query. Do you think we should have a 24 hours break before we move into SQL so that you can take your time to digest everything that we have mentioned in Excel? I am so proud of us for making it through to this point. And when they ask you, are you a data analyst? You should say, yeah, proudly, I am a data analyst. I'll see you guys on the next one, and bye for now.